In this video, I just wanted to go over 5 easy tips to help you have the greenest lawn in your neighborhood. 4 of them are free. The last one doesn't cost a whole lot. These tips apply to northern lawns. I don't know a lot about southern lawns, so this is just for the northern lawn people. First tip, don't mow your lawn on the hot days. Northern lawns don't like heat. I don't like mowing the lawn in the heat, so don't mow your grass on the hottest days of the week. Look for those days where it drops down and you have like that nice cool relief. The lawn will appreciate it. It's not gonna be stressed out that day. You'll mow it, it'll recover easy. You'll look good afterward. Second tip, increase your cutting height. It is almost July. I'm taking my mowers up to their highest setting, which is about 4, I think it's about 4.5 on this push mower, and then it's 4 inches on the riding mower. This gives you more grass blade that is green. The lower you cut down, the more brown you're going to expose because you're getting close to the base of the plant. It's going to hold on to moisture better. You can see this John Deere dial, it literally tells you, like, the higher, the more green you have, the lower you go on this dial, it's exposing more yellow. It's like painted out for you. I took my lawn and I mowed a couple stripes in it. So the majority of this is 4 inches over here. I dropped it down a notch. I mowed this at 3. You can see how I got a little bit more brown. I dropped it down another notch, and I mowed this about 2.5 to 2. Look how brown this is. You're getting down to the base of the plant when you start getting this low, and the base of the plant is going to be brown yellow. This kind of just stresses it out. It can't hold on to moisture as well. It's going to be more exposed to the heat. It's going to heat up the soil more. So, second tip is raise that cutting height. Third tip, quit bagging your lawn clippings. I don't know why people do this. I've never done this in 20 years. So in this lawn little patch that I kind of killed, sorta, by cutting it down for this video, these are all the clippings on here. But I'm going to take my mower, I'm going to mulch them in. This is like free fertilizer. The decomposition of this organic material is going to result in more food for the lawn, more nitrogen. So use it. And it makes it easier on you because you're not having to carry this bag of lawn clippings around your yard and pour it out everywhere. Now I could see if you have an ultra short lawn that's like a grass green, maybe you'd have to bag your clippings if it got too long and it's gonna like bog up your real mower. But this is just for people using rotary mowers with average to long height cut lawns. Fourth tip, still free, alternate your patterns. When you make a pattern, when you're mowing the same direction every time, you're going to lay the grass down in that same pattern. And it's just going to become matted down, and it's going to not thrive that way. So alternate your patterns to help it thrive. Last tip has to do with your blades. This might cost you money if you don't have the ability to sharpen them yet. Just talking about my lawn blades here. This is the original John Deere blade. I got rid of these. It has a very small cutting area. This middle area gets all clogged up with grass. I switched to these ones that are made by Oregon. Much larger cutting area. It also has these like little cuts in the back. Has higher airflow, but it also kind of mulches up that material with all those little sharp edges. One thing I will say, the Oregon ones are a lot heavier than John Deere ones. So that's 974 grams. That's the original John Deere equipment. This Oregon blade, it's almost like double. It feels like double when you pick it up, but 1,617 grams. So these weigh quite a bit more. Anyway, on to blades. This fifth tip, sharpen them. You got to have sharp blades. Dull blades make rough cuts. Rough cuts turn brown. Brown on your grass will make your whole lawn look brown. So a nice clean cut will usually cap itself off kind of white. Lots of ways to do it. I use a angle grinder with a flap disc. It's the easiest, quickest way to do it. Doesn't take a whole lot of metal off. You can use a file. I started out this way. I still use the file just to get like that little rolled edge of metal off the bottom of the blade after you angle grind the top. But you can sharpen your whole blade with this. It just takes a little bit more time, but it's not really that hard. It's an easy way to start. And another easy option, just use a Dremel tool. I used to use this also. This is really worn down, but this was a flap disc for a Dremel tool at one point. I've used it a lot, and I haven't used it in quite a while, but it got super worn out. But you just use a Dremel. Easy way to do it. So that was 5 tips to help make your lawn green that don't really cost you anything. I mean, maybe buying a angle grinder might be a cost, but 5 easy tips to help your lawn be the greenest in the neighborhood. Like and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching.